I'm about to attempt our biggest project yet, completing a garden transformation in 3 days. This one's going to be good, I promise. Let's go.
This week is special. I carry a fence, I attempt a world record, and yet again, me and Tina have an argument.
Well, I'm slowing things down because I've got a pencil.
And this week's reaction is special.
Dad would be so proud of you.
Now on this one, we are going to attempt a very beautiful Venetian style fencing. But before we do that, we need to straighten the fence up. So we're going to jump on our digger from our mate Rob at Pivotal Plant so we can get digging.
So what I'm trying to do is get rid of this stump. See that then? Oh my God, that was incredible.
Now the reason that we're spending a little bit of time on the fence that's in now is because the Venetian style fencing that we are going to be installing, we are attaching it to the current fence. So we need to make sure it's as straight as possible.
See that then move? Because it's been sat in at an angle a long time, you want to put a bit of pressure on both of these to straighten it up. Watch. Yeah? See that? Now we need to put it back in. I'm going to do it on my own. No, I'll get it. Cool. Oh, yes. So now what I'm doing is marking out a rough idea where my patio is going to be. I'm coming off it 10.
Now with this garden, the soil was extremely soft, so we needed to dig down an additional 100mm so we could build up with the hardcore.
You can get this dug out and get stoned up and potentially look at getting the battens on the fence. By the end of play today, we will get this done in 3 days. You've got to be optimistic. Luckily for us, that stump was rotten, otherwise we would have been here for about 3 hours trying to get this stump out.
Now, we needed to get out all the soil to allow for the hardcore. Things were going swimmingly until I nearly crashed the love of my life, my van.
I was very close to hitting my baby. Have a look. Have a look. Yeah, so materials are here now. We can finally look to start getting some stone in. So, dug out today, stoned up today. I'll send one of the lads to get the whacker as we're putting the stone in, and then we are good to go.
Now with this one, you're probably thinking, hang on, there's lack of planning here, but I will explain why we have tried to rush this job before Christmas a little bit later on.
So we just had a message from Dylan about plants. I just need to send him over the address for this place so he can get a dispatch to get him here in time for Friday, because we're going to decorate it with plants. Now, for everyone that's watching this, anyone around Macclesfield, Cheshire area, drop my boy Rob a message at Pivotal Plant, because he's gifted me this today and it would have took us about 2 days to get out, and we've done it in the morning. And I know what people are going to say, 2 days digging out, I could have done that. Come on, give us a lift, show us. Crazy. Got an issue though, I normally get like a 2 metre or 4 metre membrane, and they've sent a 5-6 metre one. What a deal.
Now just remember everyone, it's not the size of your membrane, it's how you use it. And it's really important that you do use it because one, it suppresses the weeds, and also it prevents the migration of materials, which helps your patio be more stable, if that's the correct way of saying it. Anyway, let's get working.
It's lovely down here. Right, that is the lovely underlay done. Now we're going to start banging some MLT in.
Now with our hardcore, we always try to put in a minimum of 100mm, but because the ground was so soft on this one, we did need to increase that to 200mm.
Right, the boys are going to continue just to get this MLT in, and I'm going to nip off and get another 2 ton. We're going to need another 2, aren't we?
Yeah.
Should I go and get them now in the van?
What, didn't? Oh, on the tip.
Tipper, yeah. And then just keep feathering this out as you, every couple. Hey Siri, ring Jack LSH.
Again, you probably think I'm not very good at planning, and you'd be right, however, you'll understand why at the end.
Right, so we're going to get a bag of MOT on now, get back to the job, get it put in and go home because the sun's disappearing, so I'll see you in a minute. That is the MOT on the back of the wagon. Time to go. Oh, do you know what MOT means? Do you know what it means, Caleb? It means Ministry of Transport because it was designed for roads. Compaction, baby. Today was a learning day. Right, I'll see you back on site. Right, that is all the MOT in. Now we need to give it a good old whack, but as you can probably see behind me, the sun has disappeared. So I'll see you with a little bit of light in 3, 2. We have light, but we also have rain. Hood up, coat zipped up, fence, done. Let's go.
Now it's time, a lot of you have probably been waiting for, Venetian style fencing, which is literally the most popular fence that you can have in your garden right now, and I'm going to attempt a world record.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16.
17. Well, sticking with 3 on screen. No, let's go 17, mate.
I'm going to beat him again. Put 20 on, mate.
21, baby.
What's all left?
What's left?
We're going to stitch Aaron up so he can't beat my record. So right now Aaron's beating my record.
That's 8 or 9.
8, yeah. That's 10. Wait.
Thank my parents for helping me lift 21, but it don't really matter anymore, does it?
Well, it does because I've not lifted it. I'm going for a world record. It's a world record.
Here we go.
Right, you stay there. Put all your body weight on the bottom.
Yeah. Hey, up. That's cheating.
No, I'm just getting the balance right, mate. That's all. Oh, yeah, I think I've got that.
Mate.
Let go.
Oh, he's not got it.
I have. There we go. There we go. 22, world record. Let's go. Woo! Winner! Oh, that's incredible. We'll have to freeze frame it. Aaron's saying that I've cheated. Aaron's saying that it wasn't 22. I'll be honest, I didn't count. I left it to Rocco, but I want to try and make this fence look the best as possible. We don't want to protrude past 6 foot. So there's a few posts here that they've not gone in deep enough. You can see it's all iggledy-piggledy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the tops of the posts to match, cut the fences so on their side, on the that's a nursing home over there, all the fence match the same. So all the tops of these match. So I'm just going to spend a bit of time now prepping the old fence to make it perfect, and then we can carry on with these posts.
Now I'd just like to say a thank you to all the members that have joined up. There's almost 500 of you now. I am honestly so grateful for all your time, effort and money that you help towards the channel. This year is going to be special.
Now it's time for our Venetian style fencing, and to do that we're using 2B1 softened planed Scandinavian redwood. Emma from Edgerton's, that's where we've got it from. I'm going to work it all out at the end and let you know how much this one costs, but for now we're going to run our battens in, get it all done, so I'll speak to you at the end. Now it's time to move on to the next stage, which is supporting our battens every 400. And what we're also doing, you can probably tell now, the battens look nice and straight, but if you look down there, they look a little bit wavy. And that's because we've not put these supports on yet. So we put these on the inside. Now, if you want to keep this cheaper, use off-cut timber or use rough sawn timber. We've just got lots of battens left over, so we're going to use this. But in an ideal world, to keep the cost down, you would use rough sawn. So we're going to put this up. We've run some chalk line down just to know where our screws are going. And now we're just going to run down all the way like so, like this, putting our packers in, and then we're firing in on that line. So now we know that all our gaps are exactly the same and they won't move or wave over time. So I'm going to crack on with this, so I'll touch base with you a little bit later on. So what we're going to do, pin this on now, right on the edge, right against the wall, like so. And there we have it. That is one complete Venetian style fence.
Welcome to day 3, where you join me somewhere new.
And now you join me in the new swimming pool. Not ideal, is it? We're going to fill it up. One thing that it is doing good for us is we now know where all the low spots are that we can fill in. So, oh, there's a frog. Right, we'll get it filled in and we'll crack on. Oh, Morocco, mate. I've not had an holiday this year. They've all been working ones. They're not technically holidays. Me and Tina counted last night. We've had 8. Oopsie. To be fair though, a lot of them were working holidays. Look at Bonbon. Look at her Bonbon, everyone.
It's a swamp.
Right, now we're back. What she did have before, she had this cap over the 4-inch, and that pipe, where's it disappeared to, didn't actually make it to its final destination. So, you having a little look in, Bonnie? So that's how it was left. So what was happening is all of her waste was just being flooded everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that off. We're going to use a grid which we've cut down, which we do still need to cut down a little bit more because we want to go 2 bricks below the DPC. So we're about 1 centimetre off. So I'm going to take 2 centimetres off this now. Oh, that's why they've not done it. Needs. We're going to have to expose it all. Right round it, yeah. They put it too tight. You have to go and get a knuckle for it. Yeah. Pull all this back. And then dig right round it, and I'll go and get another collar.
So yet again, I needed to nip off to the builder's merchant and pick up some bits so we could correct that drain. And thank God, everyone, we've got Tina back.
Right, we've had literally, not gonna lie, we've had the morning from hell, but we're almost over. The pond's almost gone. We've set a new grid in.
Sorry.
We're now going to start looking to get the slabs in. So this is only going to be about 4 or 5 slabs this way. We're only going 3 deep, but we might have to move. We'll sort something out. But if I can get this patio done and then start looking at that one, it might just be a bit of a late day. But it's raining again tomorrow, so we want to try and get all the patios done today, which is a massive task.
Tina's back.
Tina's back, by the way.
Hi guys.
She's missed everyone.
I've been in the wars.
She's lost a toe. The truth of it is, she went out Friday night. She's not been out for ages. She drank way too much.
No, I didn't.
She wore shoes that were too small for her. They've given her blisters, and we've not heard the last of it. I'm off with it.
Listen, right?
Isn't that the truth, Aaron?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you were going on about.
I've not heard the last of it.
I don't ever go out. I went out, I wanted to look nice, so I thought I'd treat myself to a new pair of shoes. Shouldn't have done it.
No, you shouldn't have done that, love, no.
And I've done it.
Now obviously I know working outside you have your ups and downs, but it does feel like on this job we've had more downs than ups. But finally, the heavens had opened, or it was sunny, whatever I meant to say. It was sunny and we could finally smash some work in. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you enjoy some of my work. God bless you.
That is mega, mate. Look at round here. That's mega. That is not bad, mate. That's all right. Hey, watch this. Good, that, isn't it?
Cap's a bit smaller, isn't it?
Yeah, I might shim it. I've got a bit more room on the side, but now I know it fits. Right. I'll see you. I'm going to put some long johns on tomorrow. You've got long johns on, haven't you, Caleb?
Always.
I'm going to put some on tomorrow. Right, I'll see you in 3, 2. We are back. Fingers crossed it is the last day. It's Friday, the last Friday before Christmas. We've got this patio to install. We've got the path to install. We've got the plants to put in, and we've got to soil up. And we've got to grout, but obviously I can't grout today, so I have to grout on Monday. However, we're going to have a big day. So this is probably, I don't know, 15 to 20, 15-ish square metres. Path's about 6 square metres. So yeah, we need a big day. I do feel like crap though, so wish me luck. I'll see you in a bit.
Now today was all about trying to get as much patio down as possible, and to do that we set our string lines up one way level, one way with a fall. We used a slightly drier mix just because of how wet it's been over the last couple of days. Then we could finally get to install our beautiful Raj Green Indian stone from New Stone. Now we topped it off with some fossil mint edgings. Let me know what you think of this in the comment. I do actually love this combo.
Finally, the patios are finito. We've just got to put a little cut into that one, which we'll do on Monday because it's wet. Now what I'm going to do is just run the block, a couple more 45 degrees to come out of this area, and then a big run. Then we're going to block the edge, all to there, and then we can start working on the path. Now it's 1 o'clock-ish, 10 to 1. So it's 10 to 1, got 3 hours-ish left. So we're doing all right. So once I've blocked up here, we'll then start looking at the path. So we're going to do a herringbone path. I've never done one before. I've only seen videos of people doing it, but I'm going to give it a go. I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, I'm slowing things down because I've got a pencil. You had a pencil.
You used mine last time. You took all the lead out of it.
No, man.
Right, public opinion. Tina and Aaron are always asking me for my tape measures, pencils, all my other bits and bobs that I always have on me. Am I right or wrong for not letting them use my own? They have their own. I mean, I'm getting into an argument with myself here. But let us know in the comments what you think, if it's fair or not that I say no to using my bits. Because they've got their own.
Right, both patios are complete. Just got to give that a bit of a wipe. Tina's just worked on there. We're just going to check it with a big level. And then we're going to work to this. And then we are going to wait until Monday because I need to cut a nice curve that brings us to this path. This herringbone path, I've never done it before, so you're going to watch me struggle. So hopefully when I clap my hands, it's no longer raining, it's nice and dry, it's sunny. We can wish, but we're going to give it a go. You now join me on the very last day, and we are putting a herringbone natural stone path in today. Very excited because I've never done it before. I was slightly worried though, there's a bit of water sat on the surface. Not ideal, but we're now going to get set up for the path. So we're going to put this in using a dry mix. We're going to run 3 string lines up, the edging, the middle, slurry, dry mix down, bam, 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 bang, done.
Here we go, first time ever doing a herringbone path, and as you can probably see, the weather was yet again atrocious. This is why we're on day 5, and I said I'd do it in day 3. But at least we're moving forward.
So this morning, we have sent Rocco to Sheffield to pick up something extremely special for this garden. He's on his way back. I'm hoping that we can get this path completely done. Aaron can then jump into there, turning this over, putting some fresh oil in, getting the plants in. I'll whip and get my tipper, get the soil for all around here, and then it's literally grouting in, finito. So now I'm putting the stage 1 in. Obviously it's always the little fiddly bits because it's the first row. So I'm just making sure that this is bang on, so then these bits go in pretty quick afterwards.
Just a sniff test.
Yeah, some of them are f***ing minging. Path's going in. Now we had a massive boo-boo and we had to rip it all up because for some reason someone had stepped on a twig and it knocked this line out, so we'd started to creep over to the left and it just looked shocking. So now we're back level again. Oh, we're within a couple of millimetres at least. Right, so Rob has just collected the digger. Massive shout out to Pivotal Plant. He's absolutely killing it at the minute. He has donated us that digger for the day the other day. Now it's time to go and get the path done so we can finish off today, give it a good old clean, get everything loaded up, get the furniture out, and then all that's left to do, which is tomorrow, is grout. Done. Last couple of bricks going in now, so these are the fiddly bits because they're all the cuts. Triangle. We've got any triangles over there? What miserable day, it's raining again. So yeah, last couple of hours now, just smashing it out. And then, that's all the hard work done. So we're gonna cut the path either side and then trim it, follow the Yellow Bit Road.
Now, as I'm installing this beautiful path, I've got some sad news to tell you. 82% of you watched the last video did not follow us. Now, I know the people that subscribe thinking, what? Are you absolutely bonkers? Because if you don't subscribe to us, I can't do your garden for free. So you scratch my back, I scratch your back, and we can all be happy together.
So what Tom's doing, just going around the edges now with the sponge. But he really likes this stuff, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I haven't used the coarse flow point before. If you want to come and have a look, this looks really smart.
And that it wasn't intentional. We just bought the wrong one.
The aggregate that's exposed in the actual flow point is a similar sort of colour to the cobbles, so it gives it that amazing contrast. Brilliant stuff.
Right, almost done. We are going to set out all the furniture that we've got. We are going to give it a good old clean, and then we're going to do the reveal. But before I do that, I'm going to hand you over to Jack and tell you why this one is very special to us, why we rushed to get it done before Christmas. Get the tissues ready. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Now, this story started all the way back on the 17th of November 2018 when Mark went to meet his friend Zoe on a night out, and Zoe had brought a friend along, and that friend was Tina. Zoe had told Tina that Mark was funny, a bit weird, and into animals, so they would probably get on like a house on fire. Fast forward to the 6th of January 2019 and Mark and Tina had made it official, and in November that year they took it one step further and got engaged. Zoe's been a part of their friendship ever since. Now, Zoe's dad Alec always wanted Mark to come and do Zoe's garden. Unfortunately, a couple of weeks before Christmas last year, Zoe lost her dad to a terrible condition, motor neuron disease. I know this is a gardening show, but it's only right to raise awareness of this disease, so in the description of this video there will be links to the relevant sites for more information and charity donation. Now, Zoe may be a friend, but she's also had to put the graft in. She's been a supporter of our content from the start, collecting codes and regularly commenting on our videos, so there's another shining reason to make this happen for her. In honour of her recent loss, we've arranged something really special for Zoe.
Thanks, Jack. I know that one was emotional. I cried in the office when I watched it. I just wanted to stress how important it was to get this project finished for Zoe before Christmas, because I did promise Alec. And now, hopefully, Zoe gets to really enjoy this garden. And I'd like to bring you on to this So this is a plaque that Ryan made for us. Now, please go and support him where you can. If you're wanting a headstone, a sculpture, or anything carved out, he does wood as well. Please go and try him, because he's just started his business. And although for him, and for us, it's a huge gesture, it would mean the world to us if you could go over and support him and our other sponsors. Right, time for the good bit. Let's go do the reveal. Right, I'm just going to shut your doors. Make sure the cold stays in. I know I say this every time, but I'm really nervous. 3, 2, 1, have a look.
Aww.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you.
I've spent a lot of time on it.
No, I know you have.
Especially the path.
That caused you some aggro, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
And the weather.
And the weather, yeah. But I've also done a nice little touch for your dad over there, which I'll show you now. So I've done a little plaque for your dad, Ryan.
Do you know what? I know we came to you before I bought the house and said, how much is this going to cost? And I know I've sent you the videos of it before.
I promise not to cry on camera.
And from what it started off like to how it is now, Dad would be so proud of you. What? Did I mean it?
Well, when you watch this video, you might not be happy that you might be crying again, because we've done a nice little touch for him in the video. I've got other bits to do for you throughout the year. I'm going to seed it all up. Obviously, the time is not right now.
No, but I've got an outdoor space that I can now use any time of the year, which a few months ago, all of this was overgrown. This didn't exist.
Luckily for me, this is probably one of the first gardens I will get to enjoy as well.
It means I don't come sitting around your garden all the time drinking.
I know, yeah. We really wanted to come, and Zoe's tried to pay us for it, and I just said, look, I promised him, and I really wanted to get it done, hence why we pushed it through before Christmas. But hopefully you can enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Right, I just want to say a couple of things before you swipe off and fingers crossed go and watch one of our other videos. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me through 2024. I know you're watching this in 2025, but thank you to all of my team, all my sponsors, because this year we are going for a record number of 30 projects. There's someone that has maybe watching this video right now. I'll be knocking on your door very, very soon, so get the kettle on. Please do tap that like button, please comment, please be telling your mates about it, because the more we do, the more we can give back. Lots of love.